Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You have found bruTusaka Gaming. Today on Scrap Mechanic, I'm going to try to make a vehicle that can drive upside down or right side up. Not really sure how well it's going to work out, though. A lot of times when you get upside down, your steering or other things will get reversed. I don't know how that's going to be affected in Scrap Mechanic physics, because Scrap Mechanic physics. But yeah, I'm going to give it a shot, and I'll time-lapse this and see you guys on the other side.
Who is ready to jump? Who is ready to jump?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I came up with. Kind of reminds me of a, oh, did I forget to paint that? I think I did. We'll go blue. Nah, that doesn't look right. We're going to have to go black. Alright. Kind of reminds me of a toy I used to have as a kid. I don't remember what the heck it was called, but you could roll it upside down, right side up. It didn't matter. It just went. Yeah. I'm gonna hop in here and we'll see how she drives. Got all the engines up on max and a ton of metal to try to hold it down. And I'm realizing I didn't shape the back of it. Oh well. WASD to control. As you can see, it kind of likes to wiggle. But I don't think that the seat was ever designed for a creation that would bend in the middle like this. Because even with two steering bearings, it's not really wanting to do what I'm telling it to do. It just likes to flop over wherever it wants to go. The other issue that I've got with it is that it's constantly spinning its tires. Like, they have no grip all the time. And I'm not going over very rough terrain, but you can see that they are spinning wildly. And I'm not moving very fast. Now we're onto almost flat terrain, and it's still not going very fast. But the wheels are spinning super fast. Just all that energy is not getting transferred to the ground, unfortunately, for some reason. I don't figure it's going to be very good for articulation because I don't have another joint in there to let it spin. The only bearings I've got in the middle there are just to let it steer. And I was hoping by making the back a little bit bigger and heavier that it would drag more, but I suppose with all the engines on it, it's just going to do what it's doing. It is very controllable for what it is. Like I said, every once in a while it just likes to start this weird fishtail thing that you just kind of got to let it do it, and it'll eventually settle out. But yeah, this is what I came up with. And it works pretty good on both directions. I just had an opportunity to flip it, and I was not thinking and didn't let it flip. Because if you don't like the black, do a little bit of this. Oh, come on, flip. A little bit of this. Oh, come on. Backwards. No, backwards. This is what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a wheel mod, just doesn't have enough grip, or what the deal really is here. Oh, wrong way. But really doesn't seem to have any grip on these tires. I mean, 4 electric engines you would think would be more than enough to power these tires and climb things and do things, but it doesn't. Just won't let it happen. It starts a little bit, but then it just falls off. It won't. See, like right there, how it's just kind of flopping around. If you're flopping around, you can't do anything. Then I've got that tire up on top that's clearly on something, because it's not spinning wildly, but it's not enough power to pull us. I don't get it. Come on. I did make it heavy enough that even going from full forward to full reverse, or vice versa, it doesn't really affect it. It doesn't pull wheelies constantly when you're trying to drive. It just doesn't seem like it's got the power, or maybe the grip. I'm not sure which. Because it should have plenty of power with those engines. We don't weigh that horribly much. But it doesn't. It's really, really weird. It's got my mind blown. Like I said, it's got to be this mod that I'm using for these tires. Because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Why it would behave in the way that it behaves. Come on, go. Like that, it just came to a complete stop going up that hill. With the amount of momentum, the amount of torque that those engines are producing. Oh, that was great. Come on, get out of there. I think I found my one weakness. Trees. Seems to be a reoccurring theme, honestly. Let's try this here. No, I don't want that. I want to do this. And this. See if we can't get this thing to flip over one way or the other. There we go. Now I'll run up in here and you'll see it drive upside down. If I can get to the seat. I can see the seat. How come it's not letting me in it? There it goes. So now, everything is reversed. Left is right, right is left, and forward is backwards. But it handles and behaves quite the exact same as it did. Oh, really? Really? I wanted you upside down. And now you won't go back upside down. Come on. Come on. There it goes. It behaves quite literally the exact same way as it did going up and down. Oh, wrong button. Just makes it really complicated when everything is backwards. There we go. Come on. Come on. Get me out of this pit so I can keep driving. Alright. Steer away from the pit. There we go. Ugh, flipped back over. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. The only thing that I think I might do differently on it, if I were to do it again, instead of having it bend at the middle, I would give it like tank steering. just to see if that helps us at all. But yeah, that's the only thing I would change. So other than that, it looks pretty much exactly as I thought it would. Gets high-centered, of course, because it's got all those bumps on it. Maybe I can get unhigh-centered here. Maybe. Maybe. I doubt it. So like I said, these wheels, you can see that it's hitting the ground. It just doesn't produce enough traction or friction, grip. I don't know what qualities tires have on Scrap Mechanic. But it just doesn't seem like I'm getting what I'm used to anyway. I mean, obviously the modded wheels and such are going to have a lot more issues than the wheels that come with it. Come with standard in the game, I mean. But I wouldn't think these wheels weigh that much, so I would think those electric motors would just spin them to their heart's content. And they seem to, but they don't seem to carry any power with them. And for a wheel this size, it's really surprising, honestly. But I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for us today, and make sure you leave a like and a comment. See if you like this. If you have any suggestions, let's make sure you let me know. Yeah, this has been bruTusaka Gaming, and I'll see you next time.